So, we just rushed back from dinner and now the XO, right?
Yeah, the executive officer is coming
to check our rooms to make sure they are in livable conditions. And now we're waiting for it to come up. So, yeah.
What do you have to say, George?
That was in the nicest
yeah. Welcome to the meat fridge.
Welcome to the meat fridge.
Would you like a tour?
Pace.
Allow me to take you on a tour.
Okay, Pace, can we start from the door
Okay.
and going in? No, we're going to start from going out the door.
Yeah, good plan.
This is the door. Now, Pace, our tour guide here tonight.
Kia ora, folks. Welcome to Dean's Avenue. This is the corridor which a lot of the guys in the expedition are staying. We like to call Kermadec the meat fridge, and we'll show you why in just a sec. Here's the lovely guest we have living with us. You're going to meet them in person, so don't worry about that. Swing open the old door to the meat fridge, and here you can see we've got a luxurious entry corridor in which we can make our way in. Here you'll find the bathroom facilities where one can wash up, and conveniently placed next door is our high-tech, state-of-the-art electronic charging system, which some of our crew are making use of now. Allow me to take you over to the left wing. This is our storage facility. As you can see, it has ample compartments for everyone's luggage. Not to forget the wonderfully R-clipped drawers for extra additional space. Always good for putting in those extra bits of ablution like shampoo and conditioner. Allow me to show you to the A left wing. Here we have Neil. Neil's just currently staying in the luxury penthouse suite. As you can see, it's outfitted with the usual locker storage, as well as the wonderful pipe system which we use to communicate with the outside world. Here's the left wing B, where we have our good friends George and Anzac, just relaxing and making the most of ample room here. Let me take you over to the right wing now. You might think this is very similar to the left wing, and that's because it is. In fact, if you look closely, it's exactly the same.
They have more space than us.
This has been an adventure through the meat fridge. We hope you've enjoyed your time, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
No, you're not seasick after the first day, so it should be alright.
So it's nighttime now on the ship, and instead of using the lights, they turn it to red lights, and it's so cool. I'm literally like, look at that. So now we're heading to a meeting so we can discuss a lecture or something like that. So I now look back at this photograph now, I think myself.
Oh wait, you can actually control it.
Unless you feel like you're there.
Yeah.
And it's like even like the swaying motion of the seaweed that back and forth.
Okay guys, this is the first time I've not seen land anywhere. We're in the middle of the ocean. Look at that blue. That is the bluest blue I've ever seen. We are trying to find the front of the boat. We have no idea, and now we got someone to help us. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice one, Raisin.
This is why we did it.
Oh,
Fantastic.
you're a champion.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh, that was the coolest door.
Just make sure you close it behind you.
Yeah, we'll do. Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Health and safety.
Passport's done their job.
And there's one.
Yeah.
Look at all this, guys. Hey, now I'm left out. I need to come in. No, tell me, what do you think about the helicopter?
I love the helicopter. It's goes off track. And did you know that? Did you know that, by the way? Jorim's like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, what is she saying? What?
So, Anzac, you tell me the story.
So, the helicopter, which they're flying this morning, it came up on the screen that all the oil had leaked out, when in actuality it hadn't, and they landed and they still had a full tank. So when they were doing the drills, it was an actual drill. Like they had to actually land a helicopter, and everyone was prepared for it to like crash. But it means if they fly it again, they won't know if all of their oil leaks out, so they have to get a replacement part for it, which isn't on the ship. So we're turning around.
Are you serious?
And we're going back to Auckland, and we're getting a helicopter flown out to land on the ship, which means we'll actually have data.
But we'll have less time over there.
Yeah.
Unconfirmed. 18 hours isn't a lot if you consider.
18 hours is a bit though.
Excuse me if I finish my sentence. You know, it's like a sleep in 6 hours. You know, it's a night.
So we might be heading back. Oh well.
Oh well, it's just an adventure within an adventure.
Adventure.
Within an adventure, it's fine.
From Kermadec is going to come out with the part that's needed for the onboard helo and going to rendezvous with us probably somewhere around 1600.
So it's 7:30 a.m. Friday the 2nd of March. Our plans have sort of changed quite drastically. So there's a very big storm passing through, and the ship is literally moving an intense amount. Like the swells are like 6, maybe even 7 meter swells, which is pretty big. Like, and so we can't do anything on the boat. But what happened last night was a helicopter spotted a shipwreck on one of the neighboring islands, Macaulay Island, and yeah, like there's a shipwreck there. So who knows if someone's died, or people have died, or people are stranded or injured. So this has changed from an expedition. Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
All good. So as I was saying, this has changed from an expedition to a rescue mission. So we're really hoping that they're still alive. The distress signal was sent to Wellington, who knows, a couple of days ago, or yesterday or the day before, and then they received it, and now we're off to try and save them. But I don't know how they're going to do that in this weather, because helicopters can't fly, and I don't know. We just hope that they're okay and that we'll be able to save them. So this is pretty exciting. Let's do this. So we're about to come up onto Macaulay Island, which is where the wreck is. So we're gonna go see if we can try and spot it. It's been so. At this point, I should probably say that we were not the ones doing the search and rescue. Bystanders watching the Navy do it. We did stand on the top deck looking for anything abnormal, but besides that, the Navy did everything.
A rigging of the rig that we saw there a few days ago. Because of this, we'll be coming in quite, it needs to be at a high state of readiness.
So they beeped the horn of the ship to see if there were any survivors that would respond some way, but there was nothing. Rescue team, everyone looking.
You just go like, that's it, zooms right in though.
So you can't see anything because GoPro zoom is like non-existent. But the shipwreck is somewhere right over here. Not that you'll see it, but there's a shipwreck there. So let's hope we can save them. Hopefully they're still alive.
There's not jumping explosions there.
Look at that. Look at how much this ship is rocking. Damn. So in the end, since they couldn't launch the helicopter because it was too windy, they sent out boats, and what these people on the boats discovered was that the boat had been there, the shipwreck had been there for quite a while, and that it was upside down, it was torn in half, and if by any long shot it was a boat with people, there wouldn't have been any survivors because it had been there for quite a while. So the Navy did everything that they could do, everything that could possibly be done, and unfortunately we didn't find anything. There was no sign of anyone occupying that boat, so there could have been a chance that there was no one on the boat and that it's just some random boat. There could have been a chance that there was someone, but broken in half, torn over, it was decided that if anyone was there, that there would be no survivors. But saying that, that's a long shot, and the New Zealand Navy did everything that they could do. So going out in those boats alone were something very big because the seas were rough, and we had to put their safety first as well. Well, not we, because obviously I'm just some nobody, but they have to think about their safety as well. But yeah, everything was done that could have possibly been done. So now our focus was put back on the expedition, and we're headed back to Raoul. So the next vlogs will be that. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends, have an adventure, and be awesome. Peace.